a game, Ethan Smith-Mills, and 15 for Brady Kahn. Brandon Little at 8. And from that point, it's kind of by committee after you come off those three. Hager averaging 4 points a game, Hamilton 2, Braden Moore 2, just a host of players around that 2 points there. So, you know, obviously I think the 67 points a game versus 43 points a game, that's...
Well, we had that down there in district tournament. You know, Lawrence County had lost, had 6 games in the 50s, and they were 3-3 during the regular season. Floyd Central held them into the 50s and ended up coming away with the win, so we'll see if they can do that tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the East Kentucky Expo Center for night number 2 of the Boys 15th Region Basketball Tournament. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. Representing the guests on the scoreboard, the runners-up of the 57th District with a record of 18-7, the Paintsville Tigers. Starting at center, number 1, Nick Keaton. At guard, number 3, Seth Williams. At guard, number 4, Braxton Tharp. At guard, number 12, Colby Fugit. And at guard, number 55, Brady Dingus, the Tigers. Paintsville is led by head coach Landon Sloan. Representing the home team on the scoreboard, coming into tonight, champions of the 58th District with a record of 6-24 or 2-0, the Floyd Central Jaguars. Starting at guard, number 1, Caleb Hager. At guard, number 3, Blake Sloan. At guard, number 10, Ethan Smith-Mills. At forward, number 11, Brandon Little. And at forward, number 23, Brady Kahn, the Jaguars. Floyd Central is led by head coach Sean Hager.
And that's the starting lineups for tonight's first game here in the quarterfinals of the boys 15th Region Tournament. And had 2 games last night. Shelby Valley and Johnson Central coming away winners, so they will play in the first semifinal game Friday night. And following tonight's game, this game here tonight will be Pikeville and Pike Central. So after tonight, we'll have the semifinal set, and here's the whistle. We're ready for the toss. And it's in the air, and Paintsville controls it.
Number 50 going to go zone.
55 Dingus with it. In the lane it goes. That's Fugit. Kicks it back out. Williams 3. Count it from the right side. And Paintsville breaks out 3-0. Looks like they're going to run a 2-2-1 full court press. As into the front court, they have it. Brady Kahn now gives it back over to Blake Sloan. Now Hager with it.
Yeah, they broke that pretty easy. That's if they can handle that all night, that's...
Smith-Mills to the bucket and stops and pops a 6-footer up and good. 3-2. Paintsville quickly into the front court. Fugit with it. Working it around. Now that is Brady Dingus with it. You don't see a point guard with the number 55 very often, do you?
No.
Fugit turnaround, no good, and rebound put back up and in. Nick Keaton. That one got a bounce off the top of the backboard and threw the timing off for Floyd Central on that one.
Yeah, it looks like they jumped for it, and when the ball came off after they came down.
And Hager with it into the front court.
That reference on 55, I think that's Jason Williams from Florida. If you remember, he used to.
Oh, yes. I do remember that. Blake Sloan topped the circle 3, no good. Rebound comes off to Fugit. Fugit quickly into the front court. Seth Williams 3 comes up short. Battle for the rebound, and Fugit comes up with it, and he's fouled.
Floyd Central's going to have to get those defensive rebounds there. That's 2 quick offensive rebounds for Paintsville. We're going to have to keep them off the glass.
Offensive rebounds will kill you. Offensive rebounds and turnovers will absolutely kill you, won't you?
Yeah.
And into the back court, or excuse me, in the timeline, here's a pass tilt but it's rescued by Keaton. And here's Fugit, long three up, no good. Rebound comes off to Smith Mills. He'll give it over to Caleb Hager into the front court for Floyd Central. Paintsville into man-to-man defense. Smith Mills with it. He's got Tharp on him. Takes it down the left side. Comes free, gets it over to Kahn at the free throw line. Come back out to Hager, and they'll reset. And as we was talking in the pregame, very patient on the offensive end, Floyd Central.
Yeah, I'd like to see Brady get down on the block. Good.
And here is Kahn down on the block and puts it up and in. I don't think Keaton can match up with him if he gets it down in there.
That's going to be tough. I'd like to see what Paintsville's going to do there if they're just going to try and play him straight up in the post.
It's 5-4. Paintsville with the lead. They have the basketball. Seth Williams with it in the front court. Now they'll come over to Brady Dingus. Dingus resets his offense. Dingus has it. Top circle is Fugit. Works it around the right side, and they go inside to Keaton. Back out on top. It'll come to Dingus. Now down the side to Tharp. Williams, 15-foot baseline jumper up and good. Seth Williams.
That's good patience on their part.
Williams is an excellent shooter.
Yeah, absolutely.
7-4, just under 5 minutes here in the first quarter, just getting started. Here's Hager with it. He gets it into Brady Kahn, and Brady's going to be fouled, and I think that's going to go against Keaton.
Foul number 1 for Paintsville. Keaton, his first team first.
The Jaguars will have it side out in the front court.
They're doing a pretty good job of handling the pressure so far.
They have.
But it only takes one.
It does. Hager with it into the front court. Gets it over to Smith Mills. He's guarded closely with Tharp. And he's going to take him to the bucket. Shot up. Might have been a little contact.
Yeah.
No call, but he still goes in.
Great move.
So it's 7-6. Smith Mills picking up where he left off in the championship game. Fugit down the lane. Shot up.
Good
no
call.
good. Called for the charge.
Good call.
Brady Kahn setting up and taking the charge.
Yeah, he was waiting on him. I don't think that arc there matters in high school basketball.
No, he don't.
But he was waiting on him there.
Smith Williams with it in the backcourt. And throws it away. Try to come across, but Dingus goes in and ball stripped by Hager.
Good hand.
Nice defense that time, but it'll stay with the Tigers of Paintsville.
Yeah, that was an unforced turnover there. Didn't really have to make that pass at that time.
They get the ball in, and here's Keaton in the middle. No good. Rebound comes off. That's number 11, Brandon Little. Into the front court.
I think Floyd Central's doing a pretty good job of dictating pace here.
Sloan with it. He goes inside to Brady Kahn up and in, and again he had that was Keaton on his shoulder, and wasn't nothing Keaton could do with it.
No, and he catches it that deep. That's an easy move.
And that's their first lead of the game as they go up 8-7. Dingus works it down the side to Tharp. Williams. And here's Tharp, long three up, no good. Rebound comes off to Hager. Into the front court he comes. Now he'll slow it up. Down on the side it goes Blake Sloan. He looked at the three. Now he gets it back out to Hager, and they'll reset. Sloan wanted to pull the trigger on that one, didn't he?
Last one he hit was a big one. For
it
the
was.
district championship.
And here inside working, putting it up and in, Brandon Little with it. And hits 10-7, Floyd Central. Williams driving the baseline up,
another one.
And another charge as Brady Kahn is setting up in the lane and taking some punishment.
Yeah, they used to give you a steak dinner for every charge you take. He's working on a good meal.
He's going to be fed all week.
Yeah, 2 in the first quarter.
10-7, Floyd Central with the lead. We got 3:04 left first quarter. All 10 men in the backcourt. And here breaking out in front. Hager, spin move, off the glass, good, and Floyd Central is out 12-7. Fugit with it. Into the front court, back to Williams. Tees up a three, and you can count it. Got his feet set, and Sloan didn't get out on him, and he shot that one in rhythm, and you can count most of those.
Yeah, he's got 8 of their 10 points.
12-10, Floyd Central with the lead. Here's Hager with it. He's being guarded by Dingus. And now he breaks, and ball's tipped, stolen. That was Keaton coming up with it for Paintsville. Gives it over to Williams. Almost a double dribble.
Yeah, I think he might have. I don't think anybody was looking.
Here's Williams, top the circle, 3, and air ball.
Taking it for Floyd Central, number 2, Hayden.
And we've got number 2 coming in the lineup for
Hayden Hall.
Floyd Central. That's Hayden Hall.
Number 10, James Allen.
And also number 10, that is James Allen for Paintsville. Both teams going to the bench the first time. Floyd Central with it. Here's Hager with it. Gives it over to Brady Kahn. Brady Kahn will bring it into the front court. That's always a help on the press when you got your center that can bring the ball into the front court for you. And Smith Mills with it now.
Good pressure defense by Paintsville.
Tharp on him. Mills works down the side and maybe walk. Yeah. Got bumped and lost his balance. Turned it over.
Yeah, if I'm Floyd Central, I want to spread that thing out, take my time, and get Brady down on the block.
Yeah, well, they got it in there to him 2 times, and it was no contest.
Yeah, worked out really well.
Checking in for Floyd Central, number 50, Brandon.
Number 50, Brandon Moore in the lineup for Floyd Central. Is that Brandon or Braden?
I think it's Braden. Yes, Braden. Yes.
That's what I was thinking. And there's Keaton with it. Fugit puts it on the floor, down the lane, a little floater up, no good. That's a shot he normally hits.
Yeah, and credit Brady Kahn for taking 2 charges. They're probably a little scared to take that extra dribble and go in there.
And into the front court it comes. Blake Sloan, 3, count it, out of the corner on the left side, and it's 15-10, matches largest lead for Floyd Central.
If they can knock down a couple of those open shots, and it'll clear it up for Brady a little bit more inside.
Here's James Allen with it, gives it over to Williams. They get out on him now. Fugit, Keaton, he looks, kicks it over to Allen. Puts it on the floor, a little floater down the lane, up and good. Nice looking shot by
Very
James Allen.
Very good looking shot.
15-12, we're under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Floyd Central with the lead. Here's Moore with it. Williams tracking him, and he walked. Another turnover, Floyd Central. Last 2 trips down, well, 2 out of the last 3 trips down, they've turned it over.
Yeah, unforced error right there, too.
45 seconds left, first quarter. Paintsville has it. They trail by 3, 15-12. Fugit at the free throw line. Back over to Williams. Down on the corner it goes. Back out to Williams. And now here's Fugit. Driving. Left-hand shot up. No good. Battle for the rebound. And Williams goes in, gets it, and he puts it up over Brady Kahn. No good. Kahn goes and claims it. Williams steals it.
Good action.
Mills on him. James Allen, we got 15 seconds left as Allen back it out to the timeline. They'll work for the last shot. Now he comes over, centers the floor, makes his move now. We got 7 seconds. Up to Williams, to Allen, back to Seth Williams. 3 in the air, no good off the front of the rim, and at the end of the first quarter, it's 15-12. Jaguars of Floyd Central over Paintsville Tigers. We'll send it back to the station. We'll be back for second quarter action. This is WPRG TV Sports.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Let me introduce you to a pharmacy that doesn't need an introduction. See, Total Pharmacy Care might be new to you, but we've been in Eastern Kentucky since 1995. Filling prescriptions is all we do, so we get to know you and we answer your questions. Plus, you're in and out quick. And Total Pharmacy Care is locally owned and operated. So if Total Pharmacy Care is new to you, bring your prescriptions to one of our locations and meet an old friend. Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Welcome back to the Expo Center. Getting ready to start the second quarter. Floyd Central holds a 15-12 lead over Paintsville. And Larry, I think Floyd Central is doing a good job of dictating the pace in this game so far.
They have. They got a little turnover bug there toward the end of the quarter and give up a couple buckets on the other end, or they could have had a larger lead.
Yeah, and right there is where I want it.
And they'll have it. And there's Brady Kahn, and his shot's blocked. Fugit with the block. Williams on the other end puts it up, and he's blocked by Smith Mills, but a foul call.
Good help defense by Fugit down here to block the shot of Brady.
Yes.
Caller number 10.
And what you got to do the next time when you come in there, they're going to do that is give that ball fake.
Yeah, give that ball fake, and Brady's strong enough to go through it, maybe get that extra free throw on top of making it.
Exactly. Seth Williams will be at the line as Smith Mills picked up the foul. That's his first, team's second. Williams' free throw comes up short.
Yeah, he was holding his wrist a little bit when he got up there.
Well, I think when he went to the floor, he tried to break his fall, and looked like Brady Conn limping a little bit.
Yeah, he was limping a little there. I didn't see him fall when he fell here.
Is that the knee that he had injured? His
I think
right
it's
leg?
his foot. Yeah, it was his
okay.
right, but I think that's more of his foot than it is his knee.
And here's Hager with it into the front court. He stops. Now he's double teamed and throws it away. Fugit with it. He's going to the bucket with it and shot up no good, but he's fouled before the shot, and that foul's going to go to Smith Mills. That's going to be 2 on him.
Yeah, that's a big foul right there.
Second personal foul, team third.
Yeah, you don't want
Floyd Central shooting a hot 87% from the field in the first half.
That will
first
do it.
quarter, I mean.
Yeah, that will do it.
And here's a little jumper in the lane, number 14. That's Jackson Watts for Paintsville.
When you get it that deep, that's a good look. I mean, you know, just like Brady getting that deep, getting buckets down here, you let somebody get right in front of the goal. And Watts looks like a very good athlete.
And that ties the score at 15. Smith Mills with it in the front court for Floyd Central. Top the circle 3, knocks it down.
That's a good answer.
And Smith Mills is hot right now. He's got 7 of the 18. And on the other end, Fugit, free throw line jumper up, no good. And rebound knocked out. Williams comes up with it. He goes up, 15-foot jump shot, rims out. Paintsville again with an offensive rebound, gets it to Williams. And here out of the corner, 3 up, no good. That time by Watts. Floyd Central throws it away. Spin move, Keaton, no good. And going in, getting it this time is Hayden Hall.
Yeah, that's a good
with
rebound.
authority.
Yes, good rebound.
Paintsville had 4 chances at it, though. And here we have a full timeout by Floyd Central. So we'll send it back to station. 6:31 left, first half. Floyd Central for 3.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to the Expo. We got 6:31 to go in the second quarter. Floyd Central leading Paintsville 18-15.
And Floyd Central will have it coming out of the timeout. Smith Mills with it. He'll work it in the front court. Tharp's on him. Works down the left side, stops. Now comes free throw line, got a bump. No call. Gets it over to Hager. Hager down the lane and try to get in into.
Good look.
What did they call?
They called a kickball.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what they called. You can't already hear the whistles for some reason. You notice that? I know last night, me and Charlie, they was things going on, and we wouldn't even know what it was. They'd been stopped play. Smith Mills with it.
I don't think they can get that shoe on any quicker over there for Brady Conn.
Probably not quick enough for Coach Hager anyway. Smith Mills works down the left side. Gets it into the corner and called for the walk. No ball movement that time, just taking and dribbling, trying to do something with it, as Brady Conn will come back in and Brandon Little will take a seat.
Yeah, Braxton Tharp playing really good defense on Smith Mills, and he was the only one really looking to get a shot off.
So Paintsville will bring it into the front court. That is James Allen with it. In the corner it'll go. Back out on top, that's Tharp. Back to Allen. He dribbles to the free throw line. Now Tharp just inside the free throw line, puts it up and in.
Good patience, good looking shot.
18-17, 1 point lead Floyd Central. And here's Dalton Boyd has it knocked out of bounds. You can't dribble up the floor against that double team to get you in trouble.
Yeah, and, you know, earlier in the game, that's all, you know, just rock it back and forth, and, you know, eventually you'll get there. Bend but don't break.
You got 10 seconds to get there.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty long time, actually.
It is, especially when there's no shot clock. I mean, it doesn't matter how long it takes you, you know, 9 seconds or 2 seconds, you can still get the same shot.
And here's Hager. Blake Sloan, 3. No good.
Look good.
Rebound comes off to Keaton. He'll get it over James Allen quickly up in the front court, and another charge. That's 3 Brady Cahn's taken, as that one goes against Jason Watts.
That man's eating steak for a week.
I'm telling you, he's eating good, isn't he? He's taken a beating here in the first half, but
he has.
He's helping his team.
And they've all, you know, all 3 of them have been easy calls, too.
Exactly. 18-17, 5:10 left, first half. Floyd Central with the lead. Caleb Hager has the basketball for the Jaguars. He brings it into the front court, down the left side to Blake Sloan. And he'll work inside to Brady. He's a little bit far out on the court. He's out just inside the three-point line, back to Sloan. And double dribble. Yeah, a little bit of hesitation.
Yeah. If I'm Brady, I kick that thing out, and I just keep on getting deeper.
Back inside, yes.
And just give it right back to him.
And looks like Dingus back into the lineup for Paintsville, as Watts will go to the bench. And here we go as James Allen has it. Low scoring second quarter.
Yes.
18-17. And here's Keaton, gets it over to Allen. He drives, a little left-hand floater up, no good. Smith Mills gets a rebound. He's got 2 fouls. He gets it over to Hager into the front court. They got numbers, but now they'll hold it up. Hager has Dingus guarding him. Inside it'll go. And here's the turnaround shot, comes out. Brady Cahn cleans it up, puts it up and in. And Floyd Central 20-17.
Yeah, Brady seems a little ginger on that ankle there.
Paintsville working. Here's Williams with it, gives it over to Keaton. Williams breaks in the lane and gives it back to Keaton, and he's fouled as he goes up.
Good pass by Williams.
See who they get. They've got a choice. And that one's going to go against number 3, Blake Sloan.
His first team is 4.
Nick Keaton will be at the line for Paintsville. He has 9 of their 17 points. He misses the first free throw. And we got Brandon Little back into the lineup for the Jaguars. Hayden Hall will take a seat, and Dingus misses them both. Rebound comes off to Little just into the ball game. Good-looking young player.
Yeah, he is. He looks like a great athlete. That was a good foul, Floyd Central, though.
Worked out for him.
Yes.
He did.
Yeah.
Blake Sloan with it. 3:50 left first half. Floyd Central with the 3-point lead. It's 20-17. Here's Hager with it. Down in the corner to go to Blake Sloan. He'll line up a 3. Count it. And that's what he needed to do when he walked. You know, if you're looking to shoot it, you just
shoot it.
Go through the motion. And here's a steal, Sloan. And he's on the other end, puts it up and in. And Blake Sloan on a 5-0 run. And it's 25-17. And Paintsville needs a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. So with 3:25 left, 25-17. South, well, almost said it, Floyd Central. We'll be right back. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Charlotte's Tax Service offers electronic filing, refunds paid on debit cards, or checks printed in the office. No cost up front for tax preparation. At Charlotte's Tax Service in Martin, your income tax preparation is provided by experienced, competent preparers who are registered with the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. Our office is open year-round to assist you with your tax and accounting needs. Call Charlotte's Tax Service at 606-285-9906 today. Charlotte's Tax Service and Accounting, Martin, Kentucky.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Welcome back to the Expo Center. We got 3:25 to go before halftime. Floyd Central on a little, or Blake Sloan on a 5-0 run, 25-17. Paintsville coming out of the timeout here. See what Coach Sloan talked about.
And
a little change of defense.
Floyd
too.
Central comes out in the 2-2-1 three-quarter court trap.
Good coaching move by Hager.
And they put it on the floor and
to a turnover.
Goes in and gets it. Here's Sloan with it, and he'll hold it up. Give it over to Hager.
Great move by Coach Hager.
Caleb Hager with it now. He's got Fugit on him to go into Brady Kahn. 101 on Keaton. Spin left shoulder up and go call him for the walk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
should have went ahead and shot. He tried to take that extra step. That's
right.
a good move, though.
Yeah. Well, he'd been coming to the right shoulder the other moves, and that time he went baseline to the left, and
it was all alone.
He was open.
Yeah. I think he was probably wanting a little contact there before, and it didn't come.
And here's Paintsville with it into the front court. Shot up, good, and one as Jason Watts goes up, knocks it down, and he's fouled.
Good-looking shot.
And that foul's going to go against Brandon Little.
His second. Yeah, his second.
5 team fouls now on Floyd Central, 4 for Paintsville, so not a lot of fouls being called here.
It's been a pretty clean half.
Watts will be at the line trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. It's 25-19 with 2:48 left, and Watts knocks it down, makes it 25-20. Floyd Central gets it in. Here's Hager with it into the front court. Now he holds it up. They're playing at the pace they like to play at. They come in just averaging 47 points a game, I think, and they're right on that pace. There's Sloan looking for help, gives it over Smith Mills. Thought about the three. Now he'll work. And now he just backs up a step and fires up the three. It's no good. Rebound Fugit for Paintsville on the move in the front court. And they stop him now. Down on the baseline, Watts back to Fugit. Looks at a three. Crossover three in the air. Rattles out and no good. Rebound. Brady Kahn comes up with it, and then he's fouled by Keaton.
I like that call, too, because that normally, you know, you're going to get a jump ball on that.
Right. He reached around him, but he did. He come across his arm to get to the basket.
That's a good call.
And let's see, that is the third foul on Keaton, so that's a big foul.
That's a monster foul.
Here's Hager with it, gives it over to Kahn. Still in the back court. Now he crosses into the front court.
Well, he still left him in the game, too.
He's got Dingus. Now he leaves Dingus, stops, pops, and no good. Rebound comes off to Keaton. Good-looking shot.
Yeah, that did look good. If I'm Floyd Central, I'm going right at Keaton.
Exactly. Watts with it now, gives it over to Fugit. Goes into Keaton, just inside the free throw line. Now here's Fugit, drives the baseline, goes up, and puts it off the glass or over top of Brady Kahn.
Good shot.
25-22. That might get Fugit started now.
Yeah, that's his first bucket.
That's his first score.
Yeah, if they put Keaton on Kahn, I have to go there.
And here's Hager with it in the front court.
Pick up 4 on.
That would be big.
I mean, it'd be huge
Sloan
with a minute to go.
And
too.
Hager drives the baseline, kicks it over to Kahn, and Brady Kahn called for that.
Went at him.
I seen it.
Yeah.
He asked for Hager asked him to move to the block, and he pointed him drive the baseline. And he drove it, pulled the double team, and got the good communication that time. Here is Fugit at the free throw line, no good. Goes up with the rebound, and you're exactly right.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, see, they've got that change now on the board. They just got him with 2.
Ooh, okay.
They had him with 3 a while ago.
That should be 3. I've got him with 2 on the stat sheet, and that was in the first quarter.
35 seconds left here in the first half. Floyd Central with 5, and
that's him again. No, that's
no,
Thorpe.
That's number 4.
Yeah,
that's Thorpe, as he's going to foul Smith Mills.
Number 4 for Paintsville.
That is 16 fouls, so Floyd Central will have it.
Checking in for Paintsville, number 10.
They have it on their own baseline. 31 seconds left. They have a 5-point lead, 27-22. And Smith Mills wide open. He steps inside the three-point line. That was off. We could see when he shot that one.
Too
and
early.
might not have been wanted to shot. You might have wanted to work for the last shot.
Yeah, I'm taking that 5-point lead at worst-case scenario into halftime.
James Allen with it for Paintsville into the front court. Paintsville looks to be working for the last shot. There's Thorpe with it, gives it over to Fugit. Top circle three in the air, no good. Smith Mills will rebound. He'll have a chance to get one off. And here's a shot, no good. Might have been fouled, nothing called. So at the end of the first half, it's 27-22. Floyd Central Jaguars over the Paintsville Tigers. We'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly with some halftime stats and some comments. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Hey, it's Pregame Furniture Tax Refund Sale going on right now. Get this three-piece only $94 a month, plus up to a 50-inch TV for free. It's the tax refund sale at Pregame Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. Change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
Hey, it's Pregame Furniture Tax Refund Sale going on right now. Buy this sectional with the Ottoman only $62 a month, plus up to a 50-inch TV for free. It's the tax refund sale at Pregame Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
Business internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports at the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going. Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC. Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
Back to the Expo Center. We're at the half of tonight's first game between Paintsville and Floyd Central. Floyd Central holds a 5-point lead, 27-22. And before we get into the halftime stats, I'd like to thank everyone for listening in to us on WXKZ 105.3 and also WXLR 104.9. And we'll be here all week as the girls will start their quarterfinal games tomorrow night. We'll have 2 games. That will be Johnson Central versus Lawrence County and Belfry versus Shelby Valley. Also, these fine sponsors makes all this possible. Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Howard Family Pharmacy, Creek Dameron Furniture, Intermountain Cable, Citizens Drug, Charlotte's Tax Service, Appalachian Wireless, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Total Pharmacy Care, Microtech Internet and Security, Community Trust Bank, Man Toyota. And just Go over some halftime stats for us.
Floyd Central outscored Paintsville 15-12 in the first and 12-10 in the second, so they've won both quarters. Floyd Central is shooting 60% from the field, 42% from the three-point line, and have yet to attempt a free throw. They were led in scoring by Brady Kahn with 8 points, Ethan Smith-Mills with 7 points, Brandon Little with 2, Blake Sloan with 8 big points, so he's tied for the lead there, and Caleb Hager with 2. And, you know, Blake hit those 2 big threes there. I mean, he's have a little confidence in that shot there because it looks really good, and that'll open things up for Brady down low. Paintsville, on the other hand, they were 33% from the field, 20% from the three-point line, and 40% from the 2 for 5 from the free throw line. And they were led in scoring, I'm sure. Let me get there. Seth Williams with 9 points, Nick Keaton with 2, Braxton Tharp with 2, Kobe Fugit with 2, and James Allen with 2, and Jackson Watts with 5. And if I'm Paintsville, I'm looking at Kobe Fugit's 1 for 7, and Brady Dingus has not even taken a shot yet. And those are 2 of your bigger scorers. So, you know, I would look for them to come out pretty aggressive here in the second half and, you know, look for their shot a little bit more. But the zone of Floyd Central caused them a little trouble. That little 2-3 they sucked in, and Keaton was reluctant to take the shot there at the free throw line, and, you know, they moved it around. And, you know, one of the big stats here I thought was Floyd Central was 16 points in the paint, so 16 of their 27 points in the paint, and that's where it should be if you're Floyd Central. That's what you're looking for.
And 9 of the other points come from the three-point line.
Yeah.
So
all of their
three-point line,
yes.
And in the paint you've got
25 of you 27.
Yeah. And I don't think, they never had a free throw.
Didn't even attempt a free throw.
And I was looking at the rebounds. They had 16 rebounds, 14 on the defensive side, so they shored that up a little bit. Paintsville only 10 rebounds, but they've got 5 offensive rebounds, and that led to 2 second chance points, second chance points for Floyd Central also. Points off turnovers, that favors Paintsville 7-4, and fast break points favors Floyd Central 7-2, and you wouldn't expect that.
No, and I think that stat really tells you what Floyd Central's game plan is and how it's worked, because the chances that they've taken on a fast break, they've converted on. Because if not, when they get it and they don't see they're going to score on it, they walk it right back out, and they've kind of got the shot that they wanted.
And turnovers, Floyd Central with 10 and Paintsville with only 5, so Paintsville's turning Floyd Central over, but by shooting only 33% from the field really hurt them.
Yeah, and, you know, you can look at the defensive rebounds too, and Paintsville's only got 5 defensive rebounds, but yet Floyd Central only has 2 offensive rebounds, so that tells you that ball's going through the net, you know, shooting 60% and 42 from three-point line for Floyd Central. I mean, that's, you know, what the doctor ordered if you're Coach Hager, not if you're Coach Sloan. They're going to have to shoot a little bit better percentage to get to stretch that defense a little bit if you're Paintsville.
Well, one of the factors on the defensive rebounds is the 10 turnovers.
Yeah, that's true.
They're
either making a shot or they're turning it over.
Exactly. And looking at shots attempted, Floyd Central only attempted 20 shots, and Paintsville attempted 27. Yeah. A lot of those coming off the offensive rebounds, because they rebounded them on the offensive end 5-2, so that gives you at least 3 more opportunities to score. Yeah. They just wasn't able to knock them down where they was shooting very cold from the field.
Yeah, Paintsville shooting 33% to Floyd Central 60%. As long as Floyd Central can just manage some turnovers there, that's not going to work out good if you're Paintsville.
Another thing, too, that I noticed, Williams come out hot in that first quarter, had 9 points. And he didn't play much in the second quarter. I don't know. He's only got 1 foul.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what the deal was there, but no, he wasn't on the floor very much. Let's see how many minutes he played. He played 12 minutes, and the other starters had a few more minutes than that. So that's something we might want to look at too. So we're at the half of the night's first game. It's 27-22, Floyd Central over Paintsville. So we'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly for the start of tonight's second half. This is WPRG TV Sports.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Charlotte's Tax Service offers electronic filing, refunds paid on debit cards, or checks printed in the office. No cost up front for tax preparation. At Charlotte's Tax Service in Martin, your income tax preparation is provided by experienced, competent preparers who are registered with the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. Our office is open year-round to assist you with your tax and accounting needs. Call Charlotte's Tax Service at 606-285-9906 today. Charlotte's Tax Service and Accounting, Martin, Kentucky.
Here's Tim Wells, General Manager, Man Toyota. Tim, once again, we're in a new year. You got some new cars and some new incentives.
We sure do, Randy. Toyota's starting the year out strong. They have great rebates on all their vehicles and great rates on the Tundra, the Sienna, the Corolla, the Yaris, 0%. Even on the RAV4, 0% interest.
Man, what a deal.
You're gonna drive away saying, man, what a deal.
Man Toyota, US 23, Prestonsburg.
Let me introduce you to a pharmacy that doesn't need an introduction. See, Total Pharmacy Care might be new to you, but we've been in Eastern Kentucky since 1995. Filling prescriptions is all we do, so we get to know you and we answer your questions. Plus, you're in and out quick. And Total Pharmacy Care is locally owned and operated. So if Total Pharmacy Care is new to you, bring your prescriptions to one of our locations and meet an old friend. Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Welcome back to halftime at the Expo Center, where Floyd Central is holding a 27-22 lead over the Paintsville Tigers. And it looks like, we're going to find out what the coaching adjustments were made at halftime here. And if you're Paintsville, I think you look to get the tempo going a little bit more. And if you're Floyd Central, I'd just dial more of the same.
Well, they've got it on their pace right now, that's for sure. What was it, 43 points a game they was averaging?
Yes,
coming into the game.
Yeah, 43.1.
And
they're just a higher above where they.
They're actually about 10 points above where it, but when if you go back to the district tournament down there, they're on about the same pace they was. I think what was it? 50?
They won the district championship 41-40 or 42-41.
And 50. They put 56 up, I think, against Lawrence County. Yes. So they're right where they want to be as far as the scoring. And Paintsville, like we said, they came in averaging 67 points, so they're about 20 points below what they normally average. And as we talked there at the when we was going over the stats earlier, Floyd Central 7-2 on fast breaks, and that was even surprising to me. Because they're not a fast break team.
Yeah, and Paintsville is picking up in a full court press when they score, and only have 2 fast break points. Kind of lets you know that. Well, 2 things. Actually, it could let you know that Floyd Central is doing a pretty good job of handling the press, but they got 10 turnovers, so a lot of those are just either not getting capitalized on or they're dead ball turnovers where they're not turning into a wide open layup for Paintsville. So, Paintsville is more than capable of coming out and putting up 40 points in this second half.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
Blake Sloan 4 of 5 from the field in the first half, so he needs to have more touches.
Yes, yeah.
I mean you want Blake Sloan. Brady Kahn. you want him shooting it more than 5 times.
Yeah,
especially when you're shooting 80%.
Yes, I mean, and you get that ball that deep, and I mean, there's really no challenge at all from Paintsville. I mean, I don't think they have anybody, that can really challenge him that deep under the goal. And, maybe Coach Hager, that might be the one thing I would change is we want to go inside a little bit more. And, if you're Brady, you need to, the whole team's not attempting a free throw yet, so you need to put some pressure on them underneath and maybe get them that pump fake you were talking about earlier and get some foul trouble, and then he could really wreak some havoc under the goal.
Well, and Paintsville known as a three-point shooting team, and they was 2 of 10 in the first half. And Floyd Central not shot the three-pointer very much through the season. Of course, Blake Sloan playing for him here the last little bit, and he's a very capable outside shooter. But they outscored Paintsville. They had 3 three-pointers and hit 3 of 7.
Yeah.
Paintsville only 2 of 10, so that's
hit one more three-pointer and took 3 less. That's that's a good trade if you're Coach Hager.
So what you take the fast break points, you take the three-point line.
Yeah,
they actually beat Paintsville at their own game in the first
absolutely.
half.
Absolutely. That's the stats. If you're Coach Sloan, those are the categories you expect to win,
Right. And Paintsville will have it starting the third quarter. They go down on the baseline to Keaton. Back out on top. It goes to Tharp. Around, and here's Fugit down the lane, up and good. He's smooth.
That looks like one adjustment because that was Keaton catching the ball at the free throw line.
And here's a steal as Tharp steps in and steals it on. And here's Keaton in the lane, put it up and in. Paintsville comes out on a 4-0 run, and the lead is cut to 1, 27-26.
Yeah, if you're Paintsville, that's just what you were looking for.
And here's Hager with it, turning up the defense a little bit, and it's going to be a timeout. I thought they was going to get the 10-second call. It was close.
Think it's very close, very close.
And it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here with it. And we're only 38 seconds into the third quarter, and Paintsville's already scored 2 quick buckets, 1 off the turnover.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Hager, I probably would have called that timeout when Keaton scored that basket there, because you can tell that the intensity level from Paintsville, they're really going to come after you right here, and you need to weather this storm, and because this thing could slip away from you with that pressure real quick.
Very quick. You're exactly right. And Paintsville, you was talking about the intensity. They look like they come out with a little more intensity.
Yeah, they're hungry.
And, last night's second game, Shelby Valley and Phelps come out, took it to Shelby Valley in the first half. A lot of times, you're dealing with 14, 15, 16-year-old kids. They look at that record and they think, well, this is going to be easy. And they come out and, just like you said, it's a different season right now.
It is. And, Paintsville would look.
Smith Mills, 3 comes up short, rebound. And that is Little with it, and nice turnaround put up again by Brandon Little.
Don't know if he wanted to shoot it or not, but he stuck it in there. That's a good answer. That's a really good answer.
And especially out of the timeout.
Yes, yeah.
29-26, Floyd Central with the 3-point lead. Paintsville has it in the front court. And here it goes to Fugit. They're putting Fugit now at the free throw line, and there is a nice block at time by Little, but
just went straight through it.
Dingus just goes on up through the pressure and puts it in. And here's Little to the bucket. Scoop, no good. Battle for the rebound. Paintsville comes off with it. Little might let one go away from him that time.
Yeah.
Here's Fugit down the lane and shot up, no good. This will be a block.
Yeah. Yep, good call.
Yeah.
Brady was 3 for 3 on his charges. I guess he thought he might get the benefit of the doubt on that one.
He's still 3 for 4. That ain't a bad.
That's a pretty good percentage. Yes, it is.
Fugit will be at the line shooting 2, and he can give the Tigers the lead if he knocks both of these down. Been a while since they've had a lead, and he rattles the first one in.
Yeah, that's his. He only had 2 points there at the half, so he's already got 3, looking to make it 4. So he looks to be a little bit more aggressive.
And the second one is up and also good. So Paintsville goes out on top now, 30-29. We're in a seesaw battle now as pass comes into Hager. He brings it up the right side, gets it over to Smith Mills. And he throws it over to Little. Back out to Hager. Across it comes Blake Sloan. 3 in the air. Count it. I tell you, the
timely 3.
The young man is looked at. He's hit
Yes.
some timely threes last week in the district tournament, too.
Yes. Yeah, his shot looks really good, too.
And he's stroking it with confidence right now.
He is. He's stepping right
And
into
here's
it.
the three on the other end, no good. That was Dinga's. Rebound comes off to Smith Mills. He'll get it over to Hager. Hager walks it into the front court. 5:45 left, third quarter. Floyd Central with the 2-point lead. And Fugit comes out, gets Sloan that time.
Yeah, he better.
Smith Mills, top of the circle to Hager, back to Sloan.
It's like Coach Sloan going a little zone himself.
And here's Sloan, three. And it's good again.
He's ready.
Blake Sloan is red hot tonight as he knocked two down the first half. Already got two here in the third quarter, and it's 35-30, back to 5-point lead for Floyd Central. Here's Fugit, puts it on the floor to the bucket, puts it up and in.
Yeah, I think Coach Sloan's told him he wants to see him go to the goal. He's had a big third quarter here.
35-32, and we're just getting started in this quarter.
Yeah.
Here's Little with it.
So he's
he's looking for help. Now we get it back out to Hager. Hager out close to the timeline. They get their offense set up. Hager works to the left side, gives it over to Sloan. Across the top of the circle, stops, pops three, and comes off the front of the rim that time.
Ooh,
and then
hustle.
he goes in, knocks it loose from Dingus, and then Keaton, then he's called for the foul.
Yeah, a little too much hustle there. He got the ball the first time.
Yeah. Got a little bit out of control. You can't fault him with the hustle he's putting out, but you got to stay under control.
Yes.
35-32, Floyd Central with the lead.
Got a little heat check on the three, and I don't blame him. He hit two in a row.
Hey, it feels good when you hit two in a row.
It does.
I guess. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
When you hit two, you're going to shoot a third. That's for sure.
It's for sure. And here is a pass out of bounds as Keaton couldn't hold the pass down
I thought
inside.
It's a good pass. Good look. I think he was open. I just don't think Keaton was ready for it.
Exactly. I think he was getting position for the rebound. Here's Brady Kahn, and Kahn has not tempted in the front court here so far in the third quarter. Smith Mills with it now. Works down the right side, goes over to Hager. He gets a screen from Little, drives it now into Kahn. He puts it up and rolls it in. Nothing Keaton can do.
No, good pass, too deep. I thought Hager was going to shoot it, and then when he passed it, I thought, well, there's Brady. He's in good position.
And he worked it down, took his time, was patient with it, and here's a baseline drive, no good. Rebound claimed by Smith Mills.
Good, strong rebound.
Tharp with the little finger roll, rolled all the way across the rim. 37-32, Floyd Central, 5-point lead. 3:40 left, third quarter. And here's Hager, nearly loses it out of bounds. He picks it up, now he's looking for help. And thought that might have been a double dribble.
Yeah, I think that why he might have been that open, too.
Well,
I think everybody.
And there's another charge.
Yeah, took it.
Yeah,
4.
That's 4 for Brady Kahn.
4 for 5.
If Hager goes to his left hand, shoots it going in the left goal like he's supposed to, it'd have been open.
Yeah, I think he went for I thought he might have been anticipating the block there.
Exactly.
And caused a lot harder shot than he had.
For Central, number 2.
And
good answer by Floyd Central. I mean,
Exactly.
Paintsville jumped all over him, and basically you're exactly where you were at halftime. 5-point lead.
Outscored him by 6 early there because they took the 1-point lead, and like you said, they've got it back to the halftime deficit. Here's Smith Mills going to the bucket, and his shot's no good. Rebound comes off to Fugit. Mills should have held up on that, and nice behind the back. Fugit no good, but a foul called Sloan.
Yeah, good call.
That's going to be his third.
Yeah, that a little bit against the pace that they've been playing recently. I mean, he had 2 guys on him. I mean, tough shot, but
all the players wants to play a fast play.
Yes, they do. They do. That's the fun, exciting, shoot threes, all that stuff. That's what they want.
Yes. Fugit makes the free throw. 37-33. Here I have one more as Dalton Boyd comes in for Blake Sloan. Fugit with one more free throw, and this one's also good.
He's had a big quarter.
Fugit now with 10 points,
had 2
and
at
the lead's
halftime.
cut to 3.
So he's had 8 points this quarter. He's been aggressive, looking for his shot.
And here on the other end, might have got away with the foul. Now they did go in, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it can stay with Floyd Central.
Yeah, I think he got away with that first foul there.
Yeah, he did.
That's pretty aggressive.
Smacked him in, got him on the wrist, and knocked the ball loose.
Yeah.
Of course, I like to see them let them play. You know,
Yeah.
it's tournament time.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't call every little thing.
You got to be strong with the ball, and you can't rely on the official to bail you out.
Yeah, and, you know, as long as you call that on both ends, Coach Hager can live with that. We can all live with it as long as it's, you know, consistent the same way.
That's all you ask for.
Yeah.
Here's Hager, goes over to Smith Mills. And he's got James Allen on him. Dalton Boyd top of the circle. Now he tries to go in to to Brady Kahn, and it's kicked.
Yeah, I like to see him wave Smith Mills through and just go over there and dribble and get your angle and feed it in there.
2:43 left in the third quarter. It's a 3-point lead, Floyd Central. And they'll get it into Kahn in the corner. He's double teamed, and his pass is tipped and stolen by Williams. Williams into the front court. Gets it over to Thorpe, back to Williams, long three, comes up short. Long rebound off of Floyd Central.
I don't know if it was off them.
I think it hit Dalton Boyd on the arm. I think it was going to go off on him, yeah.
That's good hustle by Hager to track it down. I didn't think he was going to get there.
So Paintsville will have it. Thorpe in the backcourt, into the front court. Williams, another three. This one's a little closer. This again comes off the front of the rim. And again, the pass is stolen. Anticipation that time by Thorpe.
Yeah, those loose balls, you know, Floyd Central's going to have to come up with those.
Thorpe, they go in. That is Keaton on the baseline. Now he looks back out, gets it to Thorpe, back to Williams. 2 minutes left, third quarter. Paintsville trails by three. Here's James Allen with it. Gets it over to Fugit. Free throw line jumper up good.
Yeah, he's ready.
Goodbye, Kobe Fugit.
Yeah, whatever
Coach Sloan said to him at the half, he accepted it, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He challenge accepted.
37-36, 1 point lead Floyd Central. And they'll give it over to Kahn. He's double teamed and ball kicked by Williams.
That's 2 times he's got his foot on the ball.
He's quick.
Yes,
he's a good player.
Yes, he's a great athlete.
As Dalton Boyd now will step outside out in the front court. Looks to get it in, and he'll bring it in, still looking, and they'll get it to Kahn. And Fugit nearly come up for that third foul.
He did.
Here's Hager with it. Gives it over to Smith Mills. James Allen on him, been tracking him all over.
Yeah, he
Smith
has.
Mills down the left side, and don't know what that one was.
No, that was just...
It wasn't the shot they wanted, that's for sure.
No, he forced that one a little much there.
Here's James Allen with it. Gets it over in the corner. That's Thorpe with it. Drives the baseline, stops, give it over to Keaton, put it up and in. Beautiful move to the bucket with Keaton, and Paintsville back by 1 again. That's their second time they've been up by 1 here in this third quarter. We're under a minute. Hager with it into the front court. Works down the left side, still on the bounce. Kicks it over to Dalton Boyd. Drives the baseline, shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Williams. Quickly up court, it comes to Fugit. And he's cut off. Smith Mills, and now puts around, and beautiful dish over to Keaton as Brady Kahn tried to draw the charge again, and it left Keaton wide open. Paintsville by 3.
Yeah, Paintsville's got all the momentum right here. If you're Floyd Central, you got to get this to the fourth quarter without any more damage.
And they'll have a chance to for the last shot as we're down to 15 seconds. Here's Hager with it, and in a double team. And here's a walk. Hayden Hall forgot his dribble, and 9 seconds left as Little will come back in lineup for Floyd Central. And Paintsville will have a chance to extend their lead. They're up to 3, 37-40.
That's a big possession right here. Paintsville gets the ball, start the fourth quarter too, so this can be huge.
Yes. Williams has it. 5 seconds. And he's going to take Boyd down the lane. Floater good at the horn, and Paintsville comes out and outscores Floyd Central by 10 and takes a 5-point lead going into the fourth. 42-37. We'll be right back for fourth quarter action. This high school basketball on WXKZ 105.3.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Charlotte's Tax Service offers electronic filing, refunds paid on debit cards, or checks printed in the office. No cost up front for tax preparation. At Charlotte's Tax Service in Martin, your income tax preparation is provided by experienced, competent preparers who are registered with the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. Our office is open year-round to assist you with your tax and accounting needs. Call Charlotte's Tax Service at 606-285-9906 today. Charlotte's Tax Service and Accounting, Martin, Kentucky.
Back to the Expo, start of the fourth quarter. Paintsville comes back and takes a 5-point lead over Floyd Central to start the fourth.
It was a back and forth quarter that time. Paintsville comes in and starts the quarter, goes up by 1. Floyd Central comes back and reestablishes their 5-point lead, and then toward the end it went back to Paintsville's way. And here's Keaton on the baseline and gives it over to Fugit, working in the lane. And now he kick it back out to Williams. Williams down the lane, kicks it over to Keaton. Shot no good. He's fouled Smith Mills, and that's going to be his third.
Yeah, credit Coach Sloan. He's made some adjustments there. They're really attacking this zone. They've spread it out, and they're getting that pass, and they put Fugit in the middle. They've done some adjustments here.
Keaton's free throws up and good. I think the biggest adjustment was what you mentioned there last, putting Fugit at the free throw line.
Yes, yeah.
Because he can shoot that jumper.
Yes.
And if you come out and get him, he can take you to the hole.
Yeah, and it's opening up, and Keaton's done a good job of finishing underneath the goal, too.
And Keaton makes them both, and that's the largest lead of the night for Paintsville. It's 6, 43-37. Here's Smith Mills, takes it to the bucket. Floater comes out, gets his own rebound, goes back up, he's fouled. And that's probably going to be 3 on Fugit.
I think you're right. That's a good hustle by Smith Mills to get his shot back.
On number 12 for Paintsville, Fugit is second. Teams second.
And it will be 2 shots, Smith Mills.
Number 10, Smith Mills.
Brady Kahn had 1 shot. He was 4 or 5 in the first half. He's 5 or 6 now.
Yeah.
If he's 5 or 6 through 3 quarters, he's going to take at least 6 shots in the fourth quarter as Smith Mills makes the first, missed the second. It's 44-38.
Big stat, too. 2 points in the paint for Paintsville at halftime. They've got 18 now.
They had 16 points in that third quarter in the paint. And here again, go inside, put it up and in. Braxton Thorpe, and they're attacking the rim right now. Brady Kahn in the backcourt with it. Looking for help, gets it over to Hager. And Hager works into the front court, comes to Kahn. Down in the corner it goes to Blake Sloan. And Sloan, 3, no good. And rebound Smith Mills, and he puts it back up, no good. And Little in there battling for it, and it goes off for Paintsville, so it'll stay with Floyd Central.
Yeah, a couple shots they're going to have to make. They're going to have to step up and make.
Yes.
Yeah, now, Paintsville holds that pace now because they're going to get, Floyd Central's going to have to run with them a little bit now to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to pick it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And they go down inside to Little, and he works, ball fake, kicks it back out. Smith Mills on the baseline, a little 6-footer up, no good. Rebound comes off. That is James Allen with it.
Little made a good move. I'd like to see him shoot it there.
Nothing falling for Floyd Central now, everything for Paintsville.
Yeah.
And here is Williams, puts it on no good.
Wow.
Charge called. 5 charges that Brady Kahn has accepted here tonight.
5 out of 6.
And that's going to be 2 fouls on Williams.
If I see Brady Kahn, I'm probably going to stop and try to pull up for a jumper.
It'd be the smart thing right now. And Blake Sloan steps out of bounds for Floyd Central. And he'll get it into Brady Kahn, back to Sloan. Fugit trailing him into the front court to come. Not much pressure that time by Paintsville. They've got the 8-point lead. They can drop back now and play some half-court defense. And here they go into Brady Kahn, and he just bulls his way to the bucket and one.
There you go. I mean, that's you only got 1 shot in the third quarter. That's where you need to get the ball. That's what's going to happen, I think, if it gets there.
He needs to tip it every time that they get it the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And that foul's going to go against Keaton. That's going to be his third. And Conn will be at the line trying to complete the three-point play. He can cut the lead back to 5. And comes off, no good. Rebound comes to Fugit.
If you're Paintsville here, I attack. They've looked really good on offense.
And there's Tharp. Kicks it off to Keaton. No good, but he's fouled. And that's what they're doing. They're just taking it. They're not even hesitating now, Justin. They're just taking it straight to the rack. And if they've got something, they'll shoot it. If not, they're dropping it off.
Yeah, I mean, it's good interior passing. I mean, their game plan's working out good right here. Let's see if that was a good foul. Not yet.
As Keaton makes the first one. Lead back to 7, 47-40. And we've got Hayden Hall back in the lineup for Floyd Central. Keaton will have one more free throw. He's got 11 points on the game tonight and make it 12 as he knocks them both down.
Yeah,
and he's been deadly from the free throw line.
He has.
Paintsville for that pressure. Now they'll drop it off as Floyd Central gets basketball in. There's Blake Sloan working into the corner. It goes. That's Hager with it. Go into Conn. Triple team. Shot up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Well,
I think he's fouled by his own guy.
And who they're going? I think they're going to call that on Fugit.
They're talking.
Well, wait a minute. I think one official might have had a foul on Floyd Central. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be on Fugit. That's going to be 4 on him. I mean,
that's a big call.
It's 3 on Fugit. Keaton with 3. That would have been 4 on him.
Yeah.
So you got Williams, Fugit, and Keaton now with 3 fouls.
You pick up one more foul on one of those two, and
Smith Mills shot up bottom, but it's a 2-point shot just inside the 3-point line. 48-43. Floyd Central still has life.
Yeah, they're crawling back in.
5:23 left here in the ball game. Paintsville have it. Dingus with it. Gets it over to Fugit behind the 3-point line. Puts it on the floor down the left side. Step back. Free throw line jumper. Nothing but net. Smooth, isn't he?
That was that's a big time move right there. Big time finish.
Just a freshman.
Yes. Yeah, that's smooth.
We've got some great young talent here in the 15th region, boys and girls.
Absolutely.
Here's Sloan, and he'll line up a 3 and comes up short. Conn battling for the rebound, still battling on the floor, and comes out. Smith Mills with it. He takes it to the bucket, puts it up off the glass, and no good. Brady Conn working hard for it. Loses it out of bounds. It'll go over, and Brady
giving it all.
Well, he's got 4:40 left in his career if they don't pull this out, and he's playing like it.
Yes.
30-second timeout. 4:40 left. It's 50-43. Paintsville with the lead.
Looks like we're going to come down to the finish here. If Floyd Central can get a couple more buckets, but Fugit with the hot hand down here, you're going to have to, between him and Keaton, they're really just kind of dominated offensively the second half down here.
They have.
We're going to have to come up with an answer for them.
Well, what was it at the at the half they had how many points?
Was quarter, so this one's second half. They had 6. So
no,
they had,
I was talking about total points. They had 22 points at the half.
Yeah.
They put 28 up already.
Yeah, they're ready to. I mean, and I knew, they're obviously capable. They're up towards their average now.
They're getting back to their pace.
Yeah.
Yes. And they will have it, bringing the length of floor out of the timeout. Tharp will bring it in to Dingus. Dingus brings it into the front court. And he moves down the lane. He stops. 12-footer up good. And they're all going now for him. Brady Dingus. And that was only his second field goal. You're right. 9-point lead for Paintsville. That's their largest. 4:15 left. Inside he go to Brady Conn. Backing down Fugit, and they're going to call him for the charge.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he dipped his shoulder a little bit on that one.
He took one dribble too many. He already had him back down. If he just, after that second dribble, turn around, I think he had the shot he was looking for.
Yeah, and I think Keaton was waiting. He probably had that predetermined that when he took that next dribble, he's going down.
Yeah. So Paintsville will have it. If they score here, it could be a double-digit lead.
That's where I want the ball.
Fugit with it. He backs out, now puts it on the move. Free throw line extended, no good. Rebound comes off. Brady Kahn controls it for Floyd Central.
Floyd Central needs a bucket here.
They do. Give it over to Hager. And he drives down the left side, gives it over to Sloan, back to top of the circle. Blake Sloan tried to go inside to Brady Kahn. Ball kicked. It'll stay with the Jaguars. 3:40 left. They trail by 9, 52-43.
Yeah, they've got their feet on a couple balls here. They're trying defensively. They're doing anything they can to get something on that ball.
Here's Hager with it, working down the right side. And try to go to Smith Mills. It's knocked out of bounds by Thorpe. It'll stay with the Jaguars. Side out in front of their bench as Smith Mills will step out. And now he'll receive the basketball for the Jaguars. They get it into Sloan. Sloan over to Hager. Hager works, comes down the left side to Sloan.
Kahn's working hard in there.
Yes, he is. Here's Sloan looking for a three, fakes it. Now it gets into Kahn, put it up, and one.
Big time move. I mean, he was not going to be denied that 2 points.
And that's going to be 4 on Fugit.
Basket is good. Foul number 12.
With the way that he's controlling the paint right now, you ask yourself, why is it they've been going there all night?
I mean, he's worked so hard down there. I mean, and it's not like he's missing them either.
Right.
You know, I mean, he's shooting, he's missed one shot basically, I think, all night. So.
And he'll have the free throw, and it's up and goes off the rim to the glass and back through, and hits a 6-point lead. 2 possessions, 52-46. Now Floyd Central needs to stop.
Yes, big time.
Paintsville working it. Down on the baseline it goes to Williams. He's double teamed. And going for the steal was Kahn, and that leaves Watts open, and he puts it in.
Yeah, I like the trap in the corner.
But you don't go for the gamble.
No,
you got to keep yourself between the rim and the basketball.
Yeah.
Smith Mills, they go back into Kahn, working the baseline, shot up, no good. And good defense that time, but Keaton forced him to the baseline and got him behind the backboard. He actually hit the side of the backboard with his shot.
Yeah, I think he was looking for a little bit more contact. I don't know if he knew where he was at when he spun that way.
Paintsville now just pulling the basketball out close to the timeline, working to take some time off the clock. Here's Allen, gives it over to Keaton, back out, Thorpe. Here's Williams, he goes to the bucket and puts it in and one as Brady Kahn will pick up the foul. And now it's a 10-point lead with 2:20 to go as the hill gets steeper for Floyd Central.
Yeah, that's a big turnaround from one end down here. You got Brady with the ball on the block to a 3-point play down here. You come up empty on the offensive end and possibly give up a 3-point play on this end.
Seth Williams be at the line. 13 points for Williams tonight, make it 14 as he knocks the free throw down, and that's one thing that Paintsville does, shoot the ball very well from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Almost 70% as a team, and here's Williams stealing it, and he kicks it out back to Williams, and I think Coach Sloan says pull it out.
Yeah.
And Floyd Central with 17 fouls, so it will be the 1-and-1 when they foul him.
Yeah, they're going to have to.
And
2
here's
minutes
Williams.
to go.
And there's the foul as that is Hayden Hall reaches in from behind, and Seth Williams will go back to the free throw line. And we have a timeout, looks like. Let's see if it's going to be a full or a 30. It is going to be a full, so 2 minutes exactly left. It's 57-46, Paintsville by 11. This 15th Region Boys Basketball on WPRG TV Sports.
Business Internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports at the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going.
Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC.
Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today.
Charlotte's Tax Service offers electronic filing, refunds paid on debit cards, or checks printed in the office. No cost up front for tax preparation. At Charlotte's Tax Service in Martin, your income tax preparation is provided by experienced, competent preparers who are registered with the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. Our office is open year-round to assist you with your tax and accounting needs. Call Charlotte's Tax Service at 606-285-9906 today. Charlotte's Tax Service and Accounting, Martin, Kentucky.
Welcome back to the Expo. We've got 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Paintsville up by 11. And if you're Floyd Central, you got to create some turnovers, get them to the free throw line. You're going to have to throw everything you've got at it now.
Yes, you got to pull out all the stops. And this is Dingus with it. And Hager's guarding him. And I thought you immediately foul if you don't steal it. Time running away from Floyd Central now as Paintsville just working it around. Here's Dingus with it.
I'm sure coach is looking for that one person to touch the ball, then they're going to foul.
And
but at this point, you might just have to go with whoever.
Whoever.
Yeah.
And Williams gets it, and he's fouled, and probably not the one you wanted to foul.
I thought they called a foul the last time. I thought that should have been free throws, but maybe somebody called it. Maybe Paintsville had called the timeout there.
Yes, they did.
Okay, because I knew they were reaching right there.
Yeah, they called the foul on him, but they'd called the timeout before the foul.
Okay.
So Williams will be at the line now. This will be the 1-1. 57, make it 58-46. 12-point lead. We've only got 1:36 left, so the Cinderella run of Floyd Central looks to be coming to a close here in the opening round of the 15th region, but you got to hand it to them. Nobody expected them to be here to start with.
No, and, you know, you hear a lot of people talk today that this was going to be a big-time blowout, too, and they gave Paintsville all they can handle.
Yes, they did.
And this is a good test for Paintsville to get loose on this floor, you know, because the next game you got is going to be a battle, too.
Exactly right. And here's Sloan throwing up a three, and he's fouled. And that foul's going to go on Williams.
Yeah, that's your Coach Sloan. That is definitely not what you're looking for.
No, that's the reason there's after he run down to the end of the bench and turned back around, he pointed, you know, to your head, you know, think.
Yeah, and Blake,
Did you ever make him sprints from one end of that bench to the other?
Yeah, I've done a few of those myself. yeah, that happens from time to time.
Blake Sloan makes the first free throw.
And, you know, Blake's done a good job. Blake's shot the ball well, so, you know, you have to get a handout on it, but if you're Sloan, you just, you know, you kind of got to live with that, too.
Exactly. And Sloan makes the second one. 1:16 now it's left. It's 59-48, and Sloan can cut it to a 10-point lead as he's already made the first two free throws. He was fouled shooting a three, and he makes all three of them. And that's 17 points for Sloan, 15 for Brady.
He has got a great-looking shot.
And what year school's he in?
That's what I'm looking at. I'd like to know. Let's see.
Let's see. It probably got it right here. Blake Sloan, number 20.
He's a junior, so they get him back next year.
Floyd Central, Sloan, that is his fourth, team's 9.
Yeah, he's a junior, so they'll.
Just a junior.
Yeah.
Floyd Central, number 10, Smith Mills.
And Paintsville, a very young team, too.
I think they'll bring all their kids back, don't they?
Let's see.
Except
I was
for
going
Allen,
down
maybe.
through here to look.
I think Allen's a senior.
Allen's
maybe.
only senior, yes.
Yeah.
As Williams makes the first free throw, we have one more. It's 60-49, 1:13 left.
We said it last week, too. You know, Paintsville coming up big at the free throw line.
They are.
I mean, that's where you win these games. You can finish these games off, or you can let somebody get back into one.
Exactly. 61-49. Paintsville with the 12-point lead. Here's Brady Kahn to the bucket. Shot no good. Rebound Keaton. That's going to be his fourth. I tell you, Brady Kahn has give Keaton and Fugit all they wanted down the inside.
Yes, he has. He's been a man on the block down there. When he's got the ball that deep, it's been very difficult for Paintsville to stop.
He makes the free throw. 16 points for Brady Kahn.
Had a great career down there on that block, that's for sure.
He has. And Brady and Jacob Hamilton, the only two seniors on the Floyd Central team. And Cotton missed the second one, few high for the rebound. And he'll bring it into the front court. Gives it over to Dingus, and
good patience.
Just kicks it back out, and that's what they want. They just want time to run off the clock. Hits their ally right now. 54 seconds left. 11-point lead, so it looks like Paintsville is going to, and that's going to be Sloan's fifth foul, so he's going to go out with 17 points tonight, 4 3-pointers for the young man.
Yeah, he played a great game. He gave it everything he had tonight.
He did.
Well,
the three-point line, he's actually scored 15 points from the three-point line because he knocked 4 down, then he got fouled on the three-point shot, went to the free-throw line and knocked all those down.
Yeah, his shot looks good, and I'm sure that's what Coach Hager is coaching him up one little time here. But he has played a great game.
And Williams misses the free throw that time, but it was 10 team fouls, so it was a double bonus instead of the 1-1. He hit all the 1-1s and then misses the first of the double bonus, but he makes the second. 62-50.
Yeah, he's played a good game. That gives him 19.
Moore in the lineup. He takes it straight to the bucket, scoops up and in. An 8th grader.
Good move.
And Coach Hager will call the timeout. And I think they just wanting it to get some subs in. Well, teams go to the bench and sit down. It's going to be a full, but we'll just stay right here with it. Justin, 52 seconds left. It's 62-52, 10-point lead. And Paintsville is going to move on, and they're going to play the winner of Pikeville and Pike Central. That game coming up immediately following this one. And Paintsville has lost 2 games to Pikeville if Pikeville is able to advance. Not sure if they played Pike Central or not, but
yeah, they did. Well, I don't know if Paintsville did.
Yeah, that's what I say. I don't know if Paintsville did or not. Floyd Central comes in, and like you said, they give Paintsville all that they want. They come in averaging 43 points a game. They put 52 on the board, and through 3 quarters, it was anybody's game. But toward the end of that third quarter, Paintsville took command of the game, and they've held it ever since.
Yeah, well, like we said, it was Paintsville only had 22 points at the half, and we said they were capable of putting up 40. They've got 40 right now on the nose. So, and, you know, Floyd Central's kind of kept true. They had 27 at halftime. They've kept true right to their, you know, they've got 25. So, you know, Paintsville's kind of stepped back into their wheelhouse a little bit, and Floyd Central's kind of kept pace. And, you know, credit Coach Sloan for doing some adjustments and getting the pace where he likes it.
Braxton Thornton fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Braxton Thornton shooting the double bonus 2 shots.
51 seconds is all that's left.
Paintsville, a well-balanced team.
Yes, they are.
They got 5 guys that can handle the ball, 5 guys that can score the ball, really good athletes.
And for Floyd Central, number 23.
Some young talent, like we said, the future looks bright in the 15th region, boys and girls. You take Shelby Valley with the big win last night. They've only got 1 or 2 seniors on their squad as Thornton misses the second free throw. And then also here's Smith Mills, long 3, knocks it down from in front of the bench. And Coach Hager calls another timeout. That's got the lead down to 8 with 42 seconds left. So it's not completely over with yet. Paintsville can't get lackadaisical at the foul line because if Floyd Central don't come up with the steal, they're going to foul and put them there. So they're going to have to win it, like you said, at that foul line.
Yes, and we watched, you know, some teams do that, and, you know, this is where you got to get dialed in. You know, you can't look towards Friday. You need to finish this game out first.
Exactly.
And, you know, if you're Floyd Central, I think one of the problems that you might run into here is you've only got 1 timeout left in a high school ball. That clock doesn't stop. And I wish that was one rule that was different on a made basket in the last minute, maybe stop that clock. Because if you're Paintsville, you can, you know, mess around and just let that ball bounce once or twice, even if they do score. And, you know, because Coach Hager can only stop it 1 more time.
Exactly. We'd like to thank everyone again for listening in on WXKZ 105.3 and WXLR 104.9. And we want you to stay tuned because following this game, we got Pikeville and Pike Central coming up, and that ought to be another dandy. As foul's going to be called on
Marcus
Floyd
Thacker.
Central. That's
Marcus Thacker.
Okay, Marcus Thacker.
Yeah.
And
pretty good defense. He could have got a jump ball there.
And that's going to send Williams to the line.
At the line for Paintsville, number 3, Seth Williams.
Seth Williams made a living at the free throw line here.
He has in this
last
fourth
minute.
quarter,
Yeah.
or last 2 or 3 minutes,
Yeah.
exactly. And Williams,
he's only
free
missed
throw
one.
good. And that will put him at 20 points tonight. He's their leading scorer, and maybe half his points has come from that free throw line.
I would bet he scored at least 8 to 10 points in the fourth quarter just from the free throw line. So
And makes them both 65-55, back to 10. And Williams going to lead, and Paintsville picking up a little full-court pressure now just to cause Floyd Central to use a little more time. And here's a 3 thrown up by Smith Mills, and it's no good. Williams with the rebound, and he's fouled. That is Jacob Hamilton in it with the foul, number 14.
Yes.
So Williams will go back to the line again.
Yeah, you got to foul whoever has the ball, but I mean, I don't know if you want to foul that guy because he's been on.
He's a tough kid, and he was under the bucket waiting for that rebound. So you got to give him credit. He got right in there and battled for the rebound, come up with it.
And those are the kind of kids you want. You know, he wants that ball in his hands because he knows he's going to go up there and make 2 free throws.
Misses the first one and makes the second. 66-55. And here's Hager with it. Gives it over to Moore. Into the front court, back to Hager. And they'll give it to Smith Mills. And they're coming out double teaming him. Here's Hager with 3, and it comes up off the front of the rim. He gets it, kicks it out. Jacob Hamilton, he walks.
Yeah, trying to line it up.
Well, they try to pull that James Harden move in high school, and it don't work.
Yeah, he had his streak broke last night.
He
in
did.
Atlanta.
I see that. Yeah. What did it end up?
I think 34 games.
34 games at 30 points.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite a stretch.
In other words, he scored over 900 points in 34 games or whatever.
I saw the stats, and he had scored almost 1,200 points, and he had hit 113 three-pointers in 34 games.
Now, he's a scoring machine.
He is.
Can't do nothing with the beard.
No. Fear the beard.
And both coaches now emptying their bench, trying to get all the players into the game as 13.5 seconds is all that's left on this, and hits an 11-point lead Paintsville, 66-55. So Paintsville's going to move on to the semifinals. We've got 3 teams set now. It'll be Chevy Valley and Johnson Central in the first semifinal game Friday night, and Paintsville will be in the second one, and they'll be playing the winner of the second game tonight as Paintsville turns it over.
I thought he had the balance to stay there. Looking for a 57th and a 59th all semifinal.
Yes, it could be that. And you know, the way it's been, and here's a long 3 up, no good. Rebound comes off the Paintsville. That's the number 22. That's Hensley, and he's just going to let the time run out. 66-55, Paintsville with the win. And as I said, they will move on to the semifinals Friday night. And we'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly with some final stats and comments. It's WPRG TV Sports.
Here's Tim Wells, General Manager, Man Toyota. Tim, once again, we're in a new year. You got some new cars and some new incentives.
We sure do, Randy. Toyota's starting the year out strong. They have great rebates on all their vehicles and great rates on the Tundra, the Sienna, the Corolla, the Yaris, 0%. Even on the RAV4, 0% interest.
Man, what a deal.
You're gonna drive away saying, man, what a deal.
Man Toyota, US 23, Prestonsburg.
Hey, it's Pregame Furniture Tax Refund Sale going on right now. Get this 2-piece sectional only $61 per month, plus up to a 50-inch TV for free. It's the tax refund sale at Craig Dammer Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
Let me introduce you to a pharmacy that doesn't need an introduction. See, Total Pharmacy Care might be new to you, but we've been in Eastern Kentucky since 1995. Filling prescriptions is all we do, so we get to know you and we answer your questions. Plus, you're in and out quick. And Total Pharmacy Care is locally owned and operated. So if Total Pharmacy Care is new to you, bring your prescriptions to one of our locations and meet an old friend. Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. Change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
Hey, it's Pregame Furniture Tax Refund Sale going on right now. Buy this sectional with the Ottoman only $62 a month, plus up to a 50-inch TV for free. It's the tax refund sale at Craig Dammer Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
Business internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports at the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going. Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC. Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today.
Back to the Expo Center, we have final in tonight's first game at 66-55 as Paintsville comes from behind, trailing at the half by 5 and come away with the 11-point lead. And they will move on to the semifinal game Friday night. They'll play the winner of the two teams warming up here right now. That's Pike Central and Pikeville. Justin, give us some final stats on this first game.
Floyd Central ends the season at 6-25, and they cooled off quite a bit from the first half. They shot 44% from the field, 38% from the three-point line, and 66% from the free throw line. Caleb Hager with 2 points, Blake Sloan with a big 17 points, Ethan Smith-Mills with 14 points and 9 rebounds. Brandon Little with 4 points. Brady Kahn with 16 points. He was 7 for 10 from the field. I think you maybe could have went in there a little bit more to him.
Right.
And for Paintsville, they improved to 19-7, and they were led in scoring by Seth Williams with 22 big points. He was 10 for 13 from the free throw line. Nick Keaton with 12 points. Braxton Tharp with 5. Kobe Fugit with 14 points and 7 rebounds. I thought he was the difference in the second half with adjustments Coach Sloan made. 4 points for Brady Dingus, 2 points for James Allen, and 7 points for Jackson Watts. They got their percentage up big time, 48% from the field, only 15% from the three-point line for the game. So that's something Coach Sloan probably needs to look at, and 77% from the free throw line. And, we talked about it there at the third quarter, the second chance point, or points in the paint for Paintsville. They went from like 4 in the first half to 24 for the game. So I think that adjustment Coach Sloan made really made the difference.
Well, to tell 2 halves, I was looking at the field goals. In the first half, Paintsville was 9 of 27 for 33%. In the second half, Floyd Central was 9 of 27 for 33%.
Yeah.
In the first half, Floyd Central was 12 of 20 for 60%. Paintsville only took 18 shots in the second half, made 13 of them for 72%. So it was just the opposite, just a flip-flop of exactly from one half to the other.
Yeah, and, they Floyd Central, how many turnovers? Ended up with 17 turnovers. That's going to be too much against a team like Paintsville that likes to convert off that. Their fast break points still only with 2 fast break points. So, but they ended up increasing that points off turnovers to 15.
Well,
so.
the free throws are big too. They shot 26 free throws. South Floyd or Floyd Central only shot 9.
Yeah, that was a big time. And, that's, not going into Brady Con. And, Paintsville did a really good job of attacking the glass, the goal in the second half.
Yeah, exactly. So that's going to wrap it up here for us tonight's first game as Paintsville advances on to the semifinals. So appreciate Justin setting in with us tonight on his first game. And we'd like to get you back on when the girls, Floyd Central's girls come. If you'd like to come back over and sit in with us, you can help us with that game. So this is Larry Cecil with Justin Holbrook saying so long, and stay tuned if you're listening out there on WXKZ and WXLR, because we will be back for tonight's second game between Pike Central and Pikeville, this WPRG TV Sports.